Thanks, Shiona. Well, as you see behind me in the Pontchartrain Conservancy cam, a little layer of cloud cover, a few more of those today. Kept temperatures down maybe a bit in some places, but we can see it with the satellite imagery. We've got some clouds moving west to east. It depends on what layer you are, how high in the air, where the air is moving to and from. You go up a little bit higher, and we're actually moving at northeast, southwest. So there's that bank of clouds that we can see outside. Real-time temperatures is where we'll start, and temperatures starting to ease back even despite those clouds. 90 still Bogalusa, we're below that. Lakefront and even here in town at 89. The dew point still into the 60s. We're not too awfully bad. So no widespread rain anytime soon. This means we're going to have to really start monitoring drought conditions. Good news, though, there are no tropical systems threatening us here. But the thing about those drought conditions is we have burn bans in place for St. Helena and Tangipahoa parishes right now. So these will be ongoing burn bans for your two parishes. But I would anticipate more will be added into this. I want you to be very careful. Technically, you can get away with grilling from what I've read and outdoor cooking, but even then you should be really, really cautious. Obviously, we're not burning leaves or anything there that were taken away, or even grass that you got from maybe some recent clippings. So hot, dry weather has been in place. There's this system, I could say, that's moving northeast, southwest, could add a little energy to possibly put a thunderstorm in the mix for Tuesday, Wednesday. Did have a couple of thunderstorms today. Those were well west of us, nothing technically in southeast Louisiana. The rain chances, as they do go up, don't go beyond 20%. So it's still a long ways before we've got any widespread rain, as I've been showing. Tomorrow morning, getting kids to school, getting yourself out to work, 70s, no chance of rain, mild, humid. 20% chance of that isolated shower, but maybe a possible thunderstorm with the added energy too. Right around 90 degrees, you can see our typical high has dropped 1. It used to be at 89. We're down to 88 now. We're getting into the fall season. Hasn't been too awfully humid, but again, those temperatures are still up. Dew point still into the 60s, so the humidity not too bad just yet. Wednesday, 10-20% chance the isolated shower and storm, and more heat with temperatures around 90, give or take a couple of degrees. Could still find areas like Bogalusa in the North Shore. You could be closing in at 95 in the hottest spots, and the dew point's up closer to 70. So you see there's a slow rise there. When we extend the forecast out, nothing's still coming our way as the bubble of heat is still in place. Some fronts are trying to get in to remove it, but it's not. There could be some energy, maybe bringing some storms to the Gulf, as we'll find. And I'll get a little closer look. That is some of the most rain and the closest I have seen in a long time with the latest and afternoon update to that particular forecast. But we'll wait and see. Right now, out in greater Atlantic, still battling drier air with this tropical depression, this tropical system, not depression yet, I should say. Up to now, a 60% chance of development in the next 2 days. It is now an invest, so we have forecast data for the forecast tracks and even how strong it could get. But you can see these forecast tracks taking it way north of the lesser and greater Antilles. Could be a depression by the end of the week. Could even be a tropical storm based on the strength data. Would be named Gabrielle if it does. Bermuda is the only one that needs to look out at it. And again, I mentioned it's Gabrielle. So still focusing on possible Central America energy and what we could do for possible showers and storms, Caribbean and Gulf. You can see that there is just a broad area of storms, but a lot of that is mainly due to a front approaching and tapping into a south flow from the Caribbean. So nothing coming our way anytime soon. We are still quiet tropical wise in the 7-day forecast, just hovering right around 92. Chance of an isolated storm, but really you shouldn't expect much. Hey, that leaf next Monday, that means fall begins.